We all know Spragels plays a lot of Pokemon Unite and creates heaps of fantastic content. But how good is the content cowboy at carrying his games? We're going to look at his overall macro gameplay alongside his matchup understandings to see if Spragels is someone you should be watching if you want to get better at Pokemon Unite. Without wasting any time, let's jump straight into it. Honestly, the first mistake I see a lot of trainers make is their item builds when they're going into solo queue games. Right, so first things first, let's have a look at this build. We've got the Razor Claw weakness policy, attack weight on the Gyro Ball and Magnet Rise build. I think this is honestly pretty good. There's nothing spicy here. He's going lanes. The attack weight makes a lot of sense, and it does scale really well with the shielding for the survivability of this Pokemon. So yeah, pretty good so far. Let's have a look at these emblems. 6 brown, 6 white. This is honestly fairly standard on any sort of physical brawler. We've got a plus in attack there. We've got a little bit in speed and crit. Got the minus in special attack. Honestly, this is probably the optimal emblem build that you want to be using. So yeah, really good stuff so far. So early game here, Spragels is getting some pretty good stacks in. You can notice that the enemies are on the Comfey, which is kind of weird. You'd think they'd try and shut down the Metagross, but hey, Spragels punishes that poor player. That's fantastic. And looks like he's getting 3 stacks in early, which is, look, that's good level of awareness. Generally, you want to stack in the top lane, but there's extra experience down here. And yeah, the Comfey is done pretty good. And oh wow, he got the contest there as well. So wow, he's already a level 5. And okay, right, let's have a look at that positioning there. I just want to rewind just a smidge, right? So this right here, so he's over the wall, right? So in order for the Sylveon to really engage and chase down the Metagross, it's going to have to jump over the wall, and the Metagross AoE with the Gyro Ball goes over the wall. So that's phenomenal positioning using Metagross. Again, like I don't really think Spragels explains this sort of stuff, but this is like A+ if you are playing a character like Metagross against these sort of Pokemon, he's got the skill that goes over the wall without having to go through the wall to engage, and he's kind of pressing them back towards their goal zone. So pretty good early game there, right? And yeah, the slow smoke there. And yeah, if they engage in this, they're in trouble, right? Even the junglers come down. Wow. Okay, so the jungler comes down. Yeah, we've got this farm here. Gets the farm there. Wow, like 5.5 for bees is absolutely huge. Okay, so the jungler's down in this lane here. Oh wow, gets a huge engage and a massive double kill with the Gyro Ball, which is great. So he's got the early lead. This is honestly awesome. Not overextending. Tries to get the stack in and is just trying to pressure this Trevenant to get back. And okay, right there. So a lot of people they're committed to getting a stack in, and they will like stay and try and kill that Trevenant until he gets a stack. There was the opportunity there. Unfortunately, the Trevenant did well defending. So Spragels goes back, recognizes that there's farm on the map, and maintains the lead. Even though he's trying to get the stacks in, he's already got 3 because he played that early game well. So goes back and gets these stacks. That's really, really good. And yeah, focuses on contested farm and enemy farm and uses that skill to get the secure. Guys, this is pretty good gameplay so far. Wow, gets the kill there. Tries to pressure. Oh wow, the slow smoke. Okay, he's dead. Yep, and it's, wow, looking like game over already. So that's 5 stacks and 6 stacks and yeah, level 8. And takes all the enemy farm before just running back and taking his own. That's very good. Yeah, level 8 by 8 minutes. This is huge, guys. And honestly, like just playing his matchup well. This is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal gameplay. So obviously, Spragels has done phenomenally well in this early game. In these situations, it's very common for people to get greedy and overextend. They lack that discipline to maintain their lead. Yeah, the Sylveon's like literally given up at this point. Literally given up. Overextending here? Not really. Like if you've got a 4-level lead, you're just pressing back. Probably should have just gone up to take the farm instead of mucking around like that, but that's fine. The farm's still here. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, I mean, look, the fact that the farm's still there probably indicates that the quality of the lobby is a little bit poor. Yeah, just absolutely dominating. Doesn't break there, leaves that goal on 9 points. I guess optimizing the time for his team to maintain that experience lead, that's really smart. Even though his team breaks it, he has that level of awareness to make sure that he doesn't break. So yeah, fantastic. Wow, early game perfect, entire team rotates down. So, that's pretty good. Now, I don't want to hear anyone say this is like Comfey diff or, Comfey this or Comfey that. You're rating Comfey as like C-tier supporter. So you can't say Comfey makes him like, you just can't do it, right? You can't do it. Yeah, looks for stack. There's someone there defending, so yeah, understanding the matchup, 3 levels over, something with poor mobility can just dive it in its own jungle. Honestly guys, so far I am mega impressed with this gameplay, and if you are too, make sure you drop a like on the video and share some love for Spragels. Now onto this mid game. It's one thing to get a lead in Pokemon Unite, but a lot of players get lost during this mid game. They're unaware of their rotations from their lane depending on where the objectives are or how big their lead is. Let's see if Spragels has got that mid game awareness and potentially learn a thing or two from how he plays his mid game formation to be playing with. But yeah, Metagross is obviously just absolutely destroying. And again, like, so it's before the 5-minute mark. They've got some Unite moves. I've also got Comfort Unite move. This is definitely going in. There's very little chance the enemy can defend this. Yeah, there's the Metagross Unite. Picks him off. Huge. Yep, nice. Going for kill here. Yeah, knows he can get the kill. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, 40 score. So absolutely huge lead, right? Nonetheless, you can still throw at this point in the game. So, you know, we're going to see if is there any throwing going on here? Like, again, it's rotating back through, taking this farm, taking the enemy farm first. Yeah, not overcommitting, right? That's pretty good. Taking the buff, not looking to push a goal zone when he knows the enemy are there. Yeah, wow, almost level 13 by 5 minutes as a bottom laner. Okay, so generally this is a point in the game where people can make some mistakes, right? They get super greedy and super overcommit because they think they're unstoppable, especially when they've got a Comfey there. Huge lead comes up, people start to flex a lot here. Yeah, doesn't overcommit on the Decidueye, which is good play. Recognizes that the team is taking on the Sylveon, so pushes there. Yep, walks into the bush to try and keep optimal distance. The team is taking this objective, that looks good. Backs out, probably could have Jaraballed the Regirock, but yeah, I mean, look, that Dragapult, that was criminal. You should not be doing that. That's totally fine. There's the defense that has the Unite move for defense, which is really good. Yeah, just staying on pad, not trying to overcommit. Wow. Notice Spragels has not died once this game, which is really important, right? You can't be dying, guys. If you don't die, guys, you're just chilling. Through this middle area again, diving on Decidueye. Understanding the matchup against Decidueye is literally just win. Okay, it looks like there's like 4 people going in this jungle. Okay, all right, right there. Hang on. This is good learning point here. Notice the positioning. Again, notice the positioning. So I see a lot of players do this. So we'll go here, dives on the Decidueye right here. What I notice a lot of players at this particular point do, they will run around this way on the buff, right? They'll run around like the underside. If you go around this overside here, not only does it require the enemy to sort of dash over there, but you can try again, like it's understanding what Garaball can do over the wall. Tries to get the secure, obviously, you know, the Spirit Shackle got it just in the nick of time, that's fine, but it also puts him in a position to escape, doesn't put himself in a compromising position, and understands what the skill can do, its range and all that kind of stuff. Again, this might seem pretty trivial to a lot of you guys if you think you're like awesome players or whatever. I see these mistakes time and time again, so it's absolutely worth you know, reinforcing this. And able to get away, honestly, Magnet Rise is a bit gross. This is prior the patch. It's honestly still really good at escaping. Okay, right here, his team is pushing this Regieleki into the main base, which is great. Their team's been pushing through the middle, which is cool. There's all of these buffs here, but this is phenomenal awareness, right? Spragels wants to maintain the lead. So what he's doing is he's defending this guy. He's recognizing if I take a blue buff, that only gives me a little bit of experience, versus if I stop the enemy from scoring like 100 points in the bottom goal zone, that's going to stop them from getting like the equivalent to 7 blue buffs worth of experience. So the net positive trade-off for his team is not taking the buff, it's making sure that the enemy team doesn't get that score experience, and as well as equaling out those the score lead, right? So maintaining score lead and maintaining a net positive experience lead, that's a good level of awareness, right? Just making sure they don't do that. And then he sees vision on the map, so now he goes up to these buffs. This is honestly really impressive work, right? This is a lot better than I mean, look, it's a lot better than what 99% of players are doing, in my opinion. A lot better. They're really smart. Yep, knows he can engage in there. Gets the reset, knows 3 minutes 30 is probably the last time there that he can get. Yeah, recognizes, Yeah, wow, that, I mean, as they should, the enemy team is putting all their resource there, throwing Unite moves. Yeah, gets a 50 score in there. And if he can get out alive, this would be amazing. Take some of the farm there. Oh wow, okay, I think that was probably greedy trying to take that farm. Outruns Greninja. Honestly, if post-patch you die there, so I think definitely just running away straight away, that might have been a minor mistake, but wow, like that is like probably it in terms of a mistake that's been made this game. This is absolutely crazy, guys. And then recognizing to go for level 15 as well. It's this time of the game that's make or break. Considering Spragels is on this assassin roll, you'd expect him to dive from the side or into the back line of the enemies. Let's see if his Rayquaza fight positioning is on point as well as the follow-up. Oh, got cancelled there. Okay, and now we're having a look at this Rayquaza positioning here. His team is pushing this enemy area there. I think that's definitely risky. Top lane, yeah, wanting to assassinate. Okay, catches out. That's fantastic vision there. Catches out the enemy Mimikyu, which is really good. And is engaging from top side here, which is awesome, right? Because that means he's going to be attacking their team from side on and behind. Yeah, he's a level 15 Metagross. He's going to be able to clean up. Oh, gets rid of the rock so he can walk through straight away. That's awesome. Gets the survivability, gets the kill. Oh, aces the team, man. That's over. That's surrender. That's game over. Oh, guys, Spragels is someone you should definitely be watching. You know, you've got to sit there with a pen and paper and everything. But this guys, this is phenomenal gameplay. You definitely, if you're watching and you try and emulate what Spragels done in this video, you're going to be better than 99% of players. 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed, guys. And let's have a look at the damage numbers here. 20 kills. Holy. So a lot of successful kill involvements. That's really, really good. Yeah, 112 to 30. That's a huge ratio as well. Wow. What on?